Hey guys, GGB's Good here, and it's finally here. Super Smash Bros. for Wii U has launched. I've had a game for a while now, and I have to say, I'm really feeling it. As a disclaimer, I will not be talking about amiibo support, as I do not have one as of yet. When it comes to Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, it's like a Nintendo museum of sorts. You get a taste of every character's history, and if you haven't played a game that they were in, such as Xenoblade Chronicles, you can read up a little bit about it in the game. I truly applaud Nintendo for the sheer amount of content and things there are to do in this game. There are plenty of game modes to get lost in the single player, and there's lots of content to play. As for the multiplayer front, there's plenty of customization to be had. You can customize the music on each stage, and Special Brawl finally makes its return. But these were things in the last Super Smash Bros. I also really enjoy the stage selection in this version of the game over the 3DS version. And of course, there is a Final Destination version of each stage, which is awesome. There's also the addition of 8-Man Smash, which is a super fun game mode, provided you have enough controllers and enough people in your house, as it's not supported online. I also appreciate the return of the GameCube controller. It took some time to get used to the 3DS version's control, but once I had my hands on the GameCube controller, it all came back to me. I had no trouble grabbing people and doing tilts and the like. But if that's not your fancy, you can use the 3DS, the Wii Remote with a nunchuck, the Wii U gamepad, the Wii U Pro controller, and the Wii Classic controller. I assume there's also a Wii U Classic controller, and just about any other controller you can think of. A few things have been tweaked about the mechanics of the game. No longer can you dash dance, and when a person is grabbing a ledge, this does not prevent other players from grabbing the ledge. In fact, if another player grabs the ledge while you are currently holding it, you will be ejected off of it. This is not unwelcomed entirely, as it is simply a mechanic change. So edge guarding is done in a different way now. DI is also changed. Instead of holding a 90-degree direction perpendicular to the way you are sent flying, you now have to hold the opposite direction of the way you are flying. I think this is an awesome change, but some may think otherwise. There's also something called Rage Mode. Every character will start to have a little cloud on their head once they reach 100% or so. This means that they have increased knockback. This is somewhat of a comeback mechanic, not unlike X Factor in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It can get devastating when fighting Lucario because he also gains more strength when he becomes more damaged. But enough of all the additions. How does the game stack up to previous games in the franchise? I can say this game is no Melee 2. It is, however, a faster game than Brawl, which is much appreciated in my opinion. The game still seems to be mostly a defensive game, however, and a big complaint I have is that it takes a very long time to KO people in this game. I can't figure out if this is because the blast box in every stage is too large, or that there isn't enough knockback power in the moves, or if it's a combination of both of them. Needless to say, games end up going on for too long, or at least it feels that way. This adds to the way the game feels a bit slower than Melee, actually quite a bit slower than Melee. That being said, it has a competitive vibe about it, and there's definitely enough depth in the game to be held in tournaments. Finally, I would like to talk a little bit about the online portion of the game. It basically has the same modes as the 3DS version, so For Glory and For Fun make their returns. Let me say right off the bat, I suggest you get a Wii LAN adapter if you're going to be playing the game online a lot. While I have had some 4-person battles that hardly lagged at all, I've had way more that did lag a considerable amount. A one-on-one match seemed to be much better than the 3DS version, but perhaps my sample size was not large enough. At the very least, the local multiplayer does not lag at all, unlike the 3DS version. There is voice chat, but it is only before and after the matches, like in Mario Kart 8. The online mode is weak, but this is common for Nintendo games. However, that doesn't make my criticism of it any less important. All in all, I have to say Nintendo did an excellent job with this game. If you're a casual Smash player, definitely pick this one up. It is an absolute blast to play with your buddies on the couch and even play it online if you're so inclined. If you are looking for Melee 2, you may have to wait a bit longer, possibly forever. I think the closest thing to Melee 2 on the market right now would have to be Project M 3.5, so pick that one up instead. I don't think Melee 2 is what Nintendo wants to make, and there has to be some creative freedom as it is their game. But they should try to listen to their fans a little bit more, in my opinion. I personally am having a blast with this game, and will have one for a long time to come. So pick this game up if you're looking for a Wii U game, and settle it in Smash. That being said, I'm GGB's Good. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Or maybe shoulders. Oh, Christ. That's an awesome Friday. Boneless wings? From where? Where'd you get boneless wings from, dude? Oh, and of course Smash. Oh, I picked up his thing. What? Oh, crap. Wow. He's starting to play better. God damn those bananas, man. God. No! This game. Fuck you, man. What? What? Did I get him? Yes! Restaurant on campus. That sounds pretty good, man. Sounds pretty good.